if you want a truck, you'll have to get one from Thomas, who is a professional at trucks. If you get a truck from Thomas, who is a professional at trucks, he'll give you one. If he gives you one, you'll have to take it out for a long trip. If you take it out for a long trip, it'll get exhausted. If it gets exhausted, you'll end up stuck in the middle of the line. If you get stuck in the middle of the line, you'll have to wait for another engine to find you. If an engine comes within an hour, he'll take you home. If he takes you home, you'll become grateful and stay by his side. If you become grateful and stay by his side, he'll get humiliated by others. If he gets humiliated by others, he'll hide in the siding. If he hides in the siding, he'll stay in there for a month. If he stays in there for a month, he'll puff out and realize that soda has been taken over by diesels. If he pops out and realizes soda has been taken over by diesels, he'll have to watch Day of the Diesels. If he watches Day of the Diesels, he'll beat himself up senselessly. If he beats himself up senselessly, he'll go to court and sue Hint Entertainment. If he goes to court and sues Hint Entertainment, there will be no more Thomas episodes. If there are no more Thomas episodes, the #1 fans will join up as an angry mob and chase the engine. If the #1 fans join up as an angry mob and chase the engine will fall off a cliff and into a ravine. If the engine falls off a cliff and into the ravine, the whole steam team will battle against the diesels. If the whole steam team battles against the diesels, Diesel 10 will once again get shouted at by Fatso. If Diesel 10 once again gets shouted at by Fatso, he'll want Hint Entertainment to re-edit Day of the Diesels. If Hint Entertainment re-edits Day of the Diesels, they'll improve the shout-out scene at which Diesel 10 scares Fatso. If they improve the shout-out scene at which Diesel 10 scares Fatso, the movie will get 100,000 hits. If the movie gets 100,000 hits, Hint Entertainment will make better Thomas episodes. If Hint Entertainment makes better Thomas episodes, the cast of the amazing and all-new Adventures of Trackmaster Thomas and Friends will ask if they will have their own real show. If the cast of the amazing and all-new Adventures of Trackmaster Thomas and Friends ask if they will have their own real show, SamtheThomasFan1 will have to make money. If SamtheThomasFan1 has to make money, he'll have to sell half the cast. If he sells half the cast, they'll go back to living in their boxes in Toys R Us. If they go back to living in their boxes in Toys R Us, they'll stay there for 5 years. If they stay there for 5 years, eventually another YouTube guy will collect them. If another YouTube guy collects them, he'll imprison them in his basement. If he imprisons them in his basement, they'll see a truck. If they see a truck, you will see it and say, "Well, that reminds me 5 years ago when I wanted a truck." If he says that, time reverses to the day he wanted a truck. If time reverses to the day he wanted a truck, this whole thing will start all over again. And that, Thomas, is why I never want a truck. Percy, you do know something like that could never happen. Hey, I figured I wanted a truck. Here we go again.